Hello, everybody. Welcome back to KPX. My name is Adam, and over there.
And guys, this is Kazinu, and today we finally bring you Sunmi Part 2. If
Woohoo.
anyone remembers Part 1 of our video, it was brought to you by... Was it brought to it? Was Part 1 Kaeglin as well?
I don't think so. I think it's just Kaeglin for this
Alright,
one.
well, Part 2 is Kaeglin, guys,
Hi,
so thank you,
Kaeglin.
Kaeglin, for supporting this video, and thank you for making us come back to Sunmi, even though we can't sit with her. But guys, if you don't know Kaeglin as an amazing member of our community, check out the community so you can learn more and find them. It is the best community on the internet. Hit the Discord link and find it for yourself. Adam's going to tell you about some other things.
Yeah, everyone, check out the Ko-fi link when you're down there. It's a wonderful place to support your favorite content creators, and KPX should be your favorite by now. If you want to become a member, you want to give yourself a donation, or you want to become a member, sponsor a video for yourself, all greatly appreciated. Unfortunately, we cannot monetize these videos, so any support we can get from you will just keep telling us that we should make videos for you, and that's all we want to be doing. So thank you very, very much.
Yes, guys, we are an independent and honest reaction channel that gives you the truth, whether you like it or not. And I know that you guys appreciate that about us. So any help and support helps us keep making these videos for you guys. On top of that, we are affiliated with Temu, NordVPN, and Olafly. Links are in the description for them, all great businesses in their own right. But we do just appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch and hang out with us and hitting like and subscribe to help us with the algorithm. So, Adam, I think we universally agreed that the worst music video of last year was You Can't Sit With Us. But aside from that, what did we think of Sunmi?
I think we were pretty good on her. She was like, I think her averages were like around 8s, like, you know, not like 9s or anything, but like that's pretty decent. Everyone here, for everyone who doesn't know, like, what was it, heroin? And I remember that long title we were named Poporum or Popori or something. And it was
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
heartburn,
do.
yeah. So like overall, I think we gave pretty decent scores. Nothing was too low except for You Can't Sit With Us, but that's, you know, everyone has an anomaly, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I mean, that song was wild,
I mean, You
though.
Can't Sit
It
With
wasn't good. The rap was bad.
That was
The
the worst
chorus was
rap.
annoying. The music video was some of the worst stuff I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my life. But look, it can only get better than that. And we're starting with color coded lyrics, which everyone knows is an automatic +2. So, guys, here we are. Going back into Sunmi. We rate out of 13. You guys may know that 13 perfection, 1 the opposite, 6.5 that middle ground that separates good from You Can't Sit With Us. Adam, anything else to say, or should we just get into it?
Let's get right into this. Black Pearl.
All right, let's do it.
얼마나 건 이제 다 견뎌 아파도 제발 참을만 해 나를 지키려 참아온 건데 이 눈엔 그게 그리도 착하고 반짝거렸나 봐 더럽고 아픈 거 감싸고 감싸네 난 추악한 빛이 못 새어나오게 난 새하얗게 피어난 다 태어난 보석 같아 근데 너 미안해 뭐가 된지도 모르고 그저 예뻐라 그저 곱구나 그저 빛이 나 뭐가 그리 좋은지 그저 예뻐라 그저 곱구나 그저 빛이 나 이리 붙여버린 왜넌내 속을 들춰보려 해 왜 억지로 날 들쑤셔 그런다고 이게 열릴까 앙담한 맘이 그리도 힘없이 부서질 것 같아 더럽고 아픈 거 감싸고 감싸네 난 추악한 빛이 못 새어나오게 난 새하얗게 피어난 다 태어난 보석 같아 근데 너 미안해 뭐가 된지도 모르고 그저 예뻐라 그저 곱구나 그저 빛이 나 뭐가 그리 좋은지 그저 예뻐라
everyone. Black Pearl.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Can I say that? It's catchy enough. I think that it's a good song. I think soundscaping wise, the drums really annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I was done with the drums. Like, it was just too on every beat, same thing all the time. But it was everything else that got me. Right? Like, you have those hits of the synth, and then later you start to bring in the jazz, which isn't the direction I thought it was going to go, like the brass. But it was nice to have some sort of development. I think overall she sounds good in the song, but it's this pre-chorus and then the chorus that I think that are the most interesting. Can we go back to like the bridge, Adam, really quickly, if there was one? So this guitar part was interesting enough. I don't know if it was loud enough to really care that it was there so much. But the bass part there was actually quite good. And then we go so loud on the horns, but whatever. The main motif of the actual chorus, I actually think is quite catchy and quite a nice place to bring in. I just would have liked actually more vocal additions as it went on. Like, I don't think that she needed to do the chorus the same way all 3 times. I think that she could have layered on herself more. I think that she could have added some ad-libs to it. I know we had the horns and the horns were already loud, but she overall sounds quite good, and I would have liked to hear more of that. Overall, it's the synths and the bass that make most of the song a nice place to be in, and then at least it does evolve and add more instrumentations. The drums are really annoying by the end of the song, but I already said that. Go ahead, Adam. What do you got?
Yeah, I think overall not a bad song at all. I will say I think the focus is just a little not tight enough. That's one way to put it. This is very drum bass centric. Like, it's a marching beat. It just keeps going like, right? It just keeps going. I say marching because, you always expect that, and like, this is what you expect. It's just a very steady, straightforward beat, which is fine. It keeps you grounded. I will say if you're going to be grounded, you should go a little crazier some other places. There's some cool stuff going on. The pre-chorus with that really nice vocal effect, like a slight chorus on her. Very cool. They took it off for the chorus, which is interesting. I thought I would have liked maybe keep going, whatever. That's a stylistic choice. But if we keep going, I think the bridge is actually kind of disappointing in a way of, I think that there should have been something quieter. The drums just keep prevailing through this song. It's the main motif. I know she's supposed to be the main motif or some other riff, but the drums are just there. And I would think it would have been more intensity, because the last one's a lot of intensity, right? It's super loud. And then the bridge doesn't really do anything to really accent that. I think if they dropped the drums, they dropped a lot. Maybe she didn't even have to sing or something like that. Just something else. It really would have given more contrast to it. But besides that...
Yeah, I think the lack of change in the drums throughout the whole song is what really drives home that lack of contrast.
Right. It's like everyone who listens to like trance or like house dance or something like that. It's like you have that to ground you, and there's usually other things going on. Here, I don't think just not enough. Dynamically, not enough going on. But besides that, it's still fine. It's a pretty decent song. She sounds great. I love that vocal effect on her, and yeah, pretty good. Not like the greatest song ever, but hey, we're here. Yeah, so we want to score it.
I'll give it an 8.25.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna give it 8.5. It lives here. It's no way breaks the 9 mark, just simply because the focus is a little scattered. Just a little scattered. Ugh.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But it's still better than the song we keep quoting by her. So we are here.
All right.
And Adam, what is next?
All right, Kaeglin, you gave us Noir.
알잖아 bad ending 위아래 놓아 이제 없어 놔 위아래 놓아 이제 그만 놔 Talking too much 봤잖아 그러다 제일 먼저 피부는 클리셰하게 이도저도 모두 원일 바에 차라리 그게 더 나아 Blah blah bullshit I've already seen this before I feel so high 흐릿해져 하나 둘셋 Now I'm blind I don't know why 보지 않아도 알잖아 bad ending 위아래 놓아 이제 없어 놔 위아래 놓아 이제 그만 놔 Nobody else is here. Feel like nobody else is here. 너는 어떤 표정일까? No need to take a look, cause I know what's the next. 위아래 놓아 이제 없어 놔. 위아래 놓아 이제 그만 놔.
All right,
Noir,
Adam. Well, it
everyone.
definitely didn't have the lack of focus that we referenced in the last track. What are your
No.
thoughts here?
No, this is very focused. All right, let's listen to a little bit of it. From the very beginning. So, I think it's unfortunate they did this beginning. It gave me like the idea that it's going to become something else. But this is very nice. I like this kind of stuff. You just reverse all the sounds, whatever those sounds are, and you get like this cool. And this came in. I was like, all right, let's go. I like how she was doing a little acapella vocal riff. But, you know, just gives a nice ambiance and going for it. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. Very similar to the first track. They're really big on the beats, really grounding you. Because I'm guessing maybe this is just a little too far out for some people, you know, if this is pop music. But anyway, the beat is there.
Beats are just too similar and annoying.
I know. We're getting there. So anyway, she sounds great here. I like how she's set in the mix. She is there. She's a dominant force, but she's not like. There's a little space for her. And let's keep going. Okay, so that's I don't know how to say it. It's a totally fine transition going in, and the chorus I will say overall sounds decent. Let's listen to a little bit more. So that was an awesome vocal effect. Amazing.
Yep.
I love that stuff. That is beautiful. Unfortunately, as we get further into this, it just keeps doing it. Now, I loved it the second time. Well, I loved it the first time. Second time, I was like, okay. When they did it the third time, I realized, like, oh, they must have just did it and just had fun with it and said, you know what, let's just keep repeating it. So I'm getting into the bad part. I like this chorus. I just don't like it repeated so many times. But this is a really nice place to be, everyone. She sounds great, and, like, the echoes in the back, they're using a heavier reverb, and it's just really nice because the whole theme of this is like there is a darker part to this. Like the beat doesn't sound like it. The beat sounds like you're in like some sort of like club, but at the same time they're like there's a dark imagery. There's shades of like Purity Ring, shades of like Crystal Castle, shades. I'm saying not anywhere near those.
The vocal cut is so Crystal Castle.
That is Crystal. That is totally like if you listen, guys, like there's shades of it here, which is great. So I want to go further and talk a little bit more about these things, but overall it sounds pretty much the same. My biggest gripe is that the repetition of the chorus is not good enough. Like there should have been something else added because you hear that vocal glitch 3 times, you're just going to be like, oh, that's it. That's cool. It's a gimmick. This could have really evolved into something else. I don't remember hold on, let me see what's in the bridge. Do you remember the bridge? Oh yeah, here we go. Sorry.
Here.
See, even that, they did it again. See, da 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 da. See, this is pretty run in the mill. Get back. See that thing? That must be just a stutter effect they're using in their DAW. So I would have liked to hear the producer actually like do actual different glitches or stop doing glitches to do transitions because. That one, it got old on the first one, great, second, great, and then like, you even hear it all the time. And they must be using the same stutter effect, which I guess you could say is motif. But anyway, I think it's a little repetitive. And I'm really nitpicking here. It's a pretty decent song overall. They really needs more better arrangement. So that's just my gut reaction. What do you got, Casino?
Yeah, I don't disagree with Adam's fatigue. I think he's 100% right to being fatigued. I'm going to provide a different take on what causes the fatigue. I don't actually have a problem so much with hearing that effect so many times, especially in the chorus. One, also, shout out to a great vocal performance. I think she sounds great in every moment of this track, including the heavily edited cuts of her. But let's go back to the fact that this is trying so hard to be a dance song, but the drums that drive you are so uninteresting. And they put you to sleep at some point, but they don't put you to sleep in a way where like it's like a trance. And this song failed to create a trance that allows repetition to be okay. Right? Yeah. When you're in a trance, when a music has that trance vibe, you get lost in it, the repetition's okay. But the need to have this dance drum beat takes all of the illusion of a trance away. And that's what makes the repetition tiresome to me. I think that if we had a more abstract soundscape that the drums weren't taking you out of, that repetition would be okay. And there'd also be more room to play around and add more instrumentations and more synths and stuff like that to make up the huge piece of the soundscape that this kick and snare take for no reason. Like here, the drums are just interesting enough and then we take it away right away. But to me, that the beat again, effectively the same beat as the last song, is what creates the fatigue. But I will agree, great song that's just held a little bit back by being tired of it by the end of it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. And there's actually a lot to dig into, everyone, which is, sometimes doesn't happen when you do this. But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep. All right, let's score this.
What are you giving it, Adam?
I gave the last one, like an 8.5?
You gave an 8.5.
This is better. I'll give this a 9.25, and with an asterisk of saying there's plenty left on the table here. There is plenty.
Yeah, I'll actually give a 9.5, but Jesus Christ, just with some more interesting views on what the percussion in a song could look like, and easily doubled.
Could you imagine you're talking to a producer and you're like, "Why are you doing this beat again?"
Yeah, again, and it wasn't good the first time.
Oh man! All right.
Except this time, it's actually done with worse drum instruments.
It's true. It was not as powerful. Anyway, all right, Kaeglin.
All right, let's do it. Go or stop.
All right.
Or stop.
Go, don't stop. 이 시선들을 넘어 한계에 부딪혀봐. Oh na 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 na. 지금 이 순간을 play. 두려울 게 뭐 있어. Oh na 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 na. Dear I, 너도 more 아부터. Do you know there's a no limit and it's myself. Go or stop. 난 어느 쪽이야? 잡아. 이건 날 위한 원래는 네가 가진 걸 담는 나도 방법은 없어. 네가 지금 멈춘 봐도 다를 건 없어. It's time to go all 어디 봐 여기 봐 cheer up religion 우린 더 담대하게 원대하게 네가 지켜보는 지금 이 순간을 거침없이 play it we play it 어딜 넘어 we on this game 네가 가진 바라는 나도 방법은 없어 네가 지금 멈춘다도 다를 건 없어 It's time to go or stop You better go 더 빨리 feeling myself You better go 더 빨리 feeling myself 날 이길 수는 없어 Your game is over now 감히 너네 날 멈추지 마 더 빨리 feel it 감히 너네 날 멈추지 마
Okay. All right. Go or stop, everyone. All right, Kaeglin, what do you think?
All right. Well, my answer's stop. I'm just putting it out there. Once again, generic, awful dance drums, except this time we even get the double beats heading into the chorus. I don't fundamentally hate the main riff that drives the first half of the song, but it goes straight through to the first chorus, and I'm not there for that at all. The chorus is so clumsy to me.
Yeah, let's get to that.
I just don't get it, how it's supposed to be catchy. At all. And like this song's so David Guetta to me, and that's not good if you guys are new to us. Oh my god, it's League. It's League of Legends.
Yeah.
The QWER.
It's for an esports team, apparently. The first comment.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
But this is not a good song at all. The only reason to listen to this is because she actually sounds good. Everything underneath her is low effort garbage. And there's a part in the second verse where I'm kind of into the bass change for a little bit, but then I realized that it's not changing itself then either. Like I was like, oh, it changed a little bit, but then it doesn't expand on that idea. It's just another like, here's a dance, and then we go right back into this. I'm not for it at all. Credit to the music video. The pink hair looks great. Like look on point here. I also like the futuristicness of the video so much better than the song.
We know where the money went, everyone.
Yeah. This song is really bad. There's just nothing interesting. I don't want to move to it if it's in a club, and I don't want to hear it outside of a club. So basically, it shouldn't exist. What do you got, Adam?
Yeah, it's. Like, if you heard this at a club, would this get you moving? I don't think so. But,
No.
And then,
I mean, I'd have to be really messed up.
Now, yeah. But I think let's just be real, like a little meta here. It's even worse since we're both listening to it on headphones. We're really analyzing this stuff. We're really trying to find details. There's nothing here. The bass line is really bad, actually. Like, it's not bad. Bad in the fact that it is not inspiring. It is not making you bounce.
It's badly engineered. I won't even say the notes themselves are bad. It's very badly engineered.
Okay, so you think soundly, yeah, just by sound wise, it's just terribly engineered. Okay, that's fair enough.
I think that if that was the core line, but then it had like some changes every now and then in it to give motion throughout the song, that'd be okay.
Okay.
But the actual quality of the engineering, like, it is not pleasant to listen to.
No, it's just not fun. This song's supposed to be anything, right? Fun, up, energetic. Even this riser is like the most generic riser. Maybe not the most generic. Maybe there's one other song out there that's
very
more.
Close.
But it's in that realm. And then this, like as you know, was right. Like she is the best part about it. Like there's the only reason to listen to this. Is you're like I don't see. Oh,
and I could hear Sunmi on other songs.
Yeah. There's a bunch of better songs than this. So. It doesn't. Oh my god! It's not only that. It seems like such an afterthought. The whole track. It's so short, which is fine, but it's not full of anything. They don't try special parts. They don't try like a cool dance break. It really just feels like an afterthought. This whole thing. So unfortunately, there's nothing else to talk about. I mean, compared to the last two, there's so much to talk about. At least, jeez. Ugh.
I mean, there's just a low. You know what? This isn't a club-ready song. This is like when you go to a super mall.
What?
And every store, I was at a super mall this weekend, guys. Every store has to have like blaring bad dance music that would never make it into a club outside.
Oh.
And this is what you hear blaring out of Zara as you walk past it.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Like, like runway music too, when like models have to walk down.
Yeah, basically, like have you ever been to like one of those big like a tourist attraction malls, and you're walking down the pathways of the malls, and every store just has some awful music blaring like you're supposed to be dancing to it. This is what's been playing out of Zara. 100%. Four.
Business decision. Okay, I got you. Get on those Spotify playlists.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, 4.
4? Okay. Yeah, I'll match a 4. There's nothing really to talk about here. Guys, just to say this, it's supposed to be clubby and dance vibe. It doesn't even get that done. So
no,
that's a failure. Anyway, let's go, Kaeglin. Let's go. Tail.
Maybe I like at that same mall if they have a kids attraction and there's like one of those ball pits. This could be playing.
This playing at a ball pit.
Yeah.
All right, Casino's ball pit sound great. Oh, okay then.
All right,
Okay,
Adam,
okay.
what do you think about Tail?
I just want to say up front, I that first part of the music video, I don't think it really the vibes weren't matching, but I guess. Anyway,
It's a drastic turn to the rest of the music video for sure.
yeah. Anyway, I'm actually gonna do something. I'm just gonna go right to the bridge because. Like, I just want to say it. I think this is the most interesting part of the track. this is where I get that really playful vibe. I get like the dun dun dun, dun like the notes going dun dun, dun like there's a bounce to it, and then like listen to these vocal effects. It was just very, very cool to me. And it goes to the chorus. So I know I didn't talk about the chorus yet. I think this chorus is just okay. It's really interesting that they put the guitar right to the left and it just does its thing. And then the right is just basically the hi-hat, and then she's in the center. Besides that, I think she sounds good. It just I don't think this chorus is really pulling me in. And that's why I wanted to talk about this part first. I really think this is more interesting, and I think a more interesting song could have came out of this if they went with this bridge or expanded on things like this. Now, I will acknowledge the argument that, maybe it's because it's just so different from the rest of the thing that is why it's so interesting. But I full-heartedly think that there's something more interesting here than given everything else. Besides that, I'm not really impressed with the rest of the song. It's okay. I think it's better than the last one, obviously, but not like that. Not anything too.
I mean, that's not even a consideration.
That's not even a consideration.
Right? Like that's.
Yeah. So anyway, it's okay. I think it's okay. I don't know why it didn't really put with me, but I will say this bridge is what's getting me interested. So anyway, because you can go.
Yeah, I liked the bridge when I heard it, but my first instinct when the beat change dropped was, where the fuck did this come from? Pardon my French, guys. Right? Like, it is very different from the rest of the song. Now, from a production standpoint, that's very good. From a vocal standpoint, both melodically and performance-wise, I really enjoy the rest of the song. I actually think the singing lines are overall well written and directed. Like, the chorus itself, vocally, to me, is quite interesting. It just suffers from the 95% of the song that is as boring as could be from a production standpoint. I actually find the playfulness of her voice throughout the entire song. I actually get like almost like a silly striptease throughout the entire song, right? Yeah. But then we get to the bridge, and that's where we really lean into the part where it's supposed to be a bit sensual, but in a trappy kind of way, which is a bit bizarre, but it works. I do wish it was expanded on here until the end, and not force us back into the chorus after this. Right? Like if this led like a beat switch, and then like this leads to an outro that's of this like tone shift, instead of bringing us right back to the chorus, which is the least interesting musical, like instrumentally part of the song, I think that would have been great. But that's not what happened, and we can only work with what happens. But hats off to the vocal performance the entire song.
Yeah, she has been on it the whole time. She's been great. Yep. But the producer needs a refresh or something. Anyway, anything else you want to say? Yeah,
what do you got, Adam? What are you giving it?
In my eyes, not very good. I had to put a star next to this. You know what? I'll give this a 7.5, and I want to put a star saying that there is so much I think that song could have been.
I'll match a 7.5. I don't really know where it belongs because the song is just all over the place, to be quite honest. Although that bridge is the most interesting part of the song, I'm not even quite sure at the end of the day it's good for the song, to be candid, but whatever.
That's totally fair. All right, that was the penult. Let's go, boss round.
All right, boss round.
LALALAY.
LALALAY. Not to be confused with LALALAY.
갈수록 win-win 난 날이선 칼날이에 피리 부는 조그만 캡틴 You ready? Get ready? 난 여기서만 날라리 Now 분위기가 좋아 그렇다면 okay 가루가 되도록 터는 것도 okay 뭐라고 뭘 하고 다녀도 you know I'm okay 알잖아요 난 너래 아니에요 날라래 맞추면 뭐 어쩔 건데
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard.
I'll take you high, 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 higher. No need to buckle up. If we got caught, then we can just not lie. Higher. La 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 la.
Okay. La 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 lay. La 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 la.
This is not the way this video should be ending.
All right. Gazio, give it.
I mean, what do we have? We have like tropical house
Yep.
at points
Yep,
here.
beach
we
house,
have
trap
Latin
house, yep.
inspired music here. We have. I mean, I want to talk about overall. I was willing to work with the song for the first half because of the attitude of the vocal delivery in the verses. Okay, I was willing to work with it, and then it threw away all good karma that it deserved with that attitude.
Yep.
Like this whole part, wordy, clumsy, lengthy, but full of attitude. So I'm here for it, right? Very stream of consciousness. This drop is horrible. This drop is just so bad.
All right. So overall, vocally, musically, what is it? What do you?
No, like I'll say this.
Yeah.
She sounds great, and the engineering, especially at the end when they start like choir effect her voice, sounds great. But the actual the motif of the drop is bad. The percussion's not interesting until the very end when it stands a chance of being percussion and throws it away for louder drums, right? Like it's. But here I'm like, you know what? Attitude, all right, we're back here. The attitude, it's okay to be in. Right? And now we're gonna be honest, guys. For the rest of the song, it really leans into that Trop House. And Trop House lives and dies on one thing. Is it nice to be in? And unfortunately it fails at that.
What about this break?
Oh my god, this break is clearly for the music video, so guys, you've heard me rage. Do not ruin your song for a freaking dumb video. She did, and it was horrible. But unfortunately, what I was waiting for was to get back into this crap drop. So I'm glad I waited. But like her voice with the effects on it sounds great there. So centered away from everything. But like,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard.
and then we get the classic house synth. I don't know. This drum was supposed to be the differentiating factor that was interesting, and it was just noise.
Here we go.
Yep. So the drums start to get interesting here for 1 second. 1 second.
Hold on.
And then we throw it away.
Wait, hold on. Another snare came in. Hold on.
Yep.
There we go. go. More kick.
And then we have to bring the house synth back in. I don't want to be here. This is not reminding me of Mai Tais and the beach. Go home, producer. You're drunk. I'm sorry. It just ends as noise pretending to be Trop House, and Trop House is kind of noise, so I don't get it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Adam.
All right, so let's cut to the chase. Oh yeah, so Zeno's right. Probably everyone she said. Let's just bring a different spin to this. How I interpreted it was they went with this trop thing, right? And then the chorus is just does not fit the same vibe. Like this, that's siren synth. I'm not going from beach, like beach sitting Mai Tais, right, and then going into the club. Well, maybe some people are.
No, but then they try to force the trop with it at the same time at the end.
Right,
That's
so
the real problem.
Right, so the problem is we have a tale of two songs or a tale of mixing things, two different things together. Because let's just do this, and I want to talk about this. It's in isolation. This drop. This isn't the worst drop. That siren at least will get energy in the in the club. It will get you there, right? The drums, I don't know why. Who is producing the drums for her? It is very weak, and her vocal ad libs are la 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 la. Like, it's okay. If you're gonna be that repetitive, I think you should be more set back, maybe more effect on it, because it got really tiresome after the la la la. After like I don't know how many times she did it, 4 times or something. But anyway, I think this chorus in isolation, it's fine. It's something you can experiment with in the studio to get get a good drop at a club. The problem is when
repeat it 3 times in an entire song, maybe.
Yeah, but the problem is when you mix it with everything else together. Now the whole experience is just weird because. And I want to because brought attention to this. I want to bring a little bit more attention to this. This ending, it's kind of like half insulting, like they're trying to. Not even insulting is not the right word. It's just like it's so desperate. It feels they're trying to add excitement or add differences to the beat, right? They finally bring in another snare, and then the last one they brought in another kick, right? And like they didn't touch the siren. They didn't really touch her ad libs. It could have been different. Like it just feels weird. Like whoever's doing the drums for her obviously needs to be fired, rechecked or something like that, because it is ridiculous how all these songs are supposed to have energy. The drums are not bringing any, which, my goodness. And yeah, I just find it weird. They don't even put any attention to other things. But now we put attention to the drums, and that you're doing like the most lamest things possible. They didn't even introduce like a new hi-hat or something, or like toms. They just literally just said, here, let's put another snare in, and here, let's make the kick louder or put another kick on top. So anyway, that's what's irking me. It's really desperate smelling. Ugh.
And your glitch tool from the other song, dude, like your stutter.
Yeah.
I would have killed for some stutter
on
the
yeah.
line at
some
point in the song.
Yes.
Like you used it 14 times in one song, and here it can't even get a look.
Like I don't even understand this. You don't even go, what is it, like a thirds on the hats or something? Like anything would have been nice, but instead you just said, let's add another.
Yeah, now, we're also assuming it's the same producer.
Yes,
it probably is.
We're assuming, but still,
this just isn't. It's very. To me, it's not even just the drums at the end. But we have this whole ultra trop bridge that is just bad, and then we bring that synth that has no place with this lead line into the end too. It doesn't belong here.
No, this is just Halo 2 again, but this is weird.
But and then at the end we try to make them the same thing, and that never works.
This is just like, guys, if you I don't know if anyone listens to was it DJ Snake? Remember that song? Turned Down for What? Like he had 3 drops. Every drop was different. That song, whatever you want to say about it, is like the most generic club banger or something about it. And like, but like he even changed it 3 separate times, 3 separate drops. Like, it's not much to ask for. Like I'm just saying, like it's just weird. Like just everyone's so allergic to it. But like DJ, that song is so popular, and for good reason. It doesn't get tiresome. It's annoying as hell, but it's something to say. Anyway, I just want to say it. DJ Snake does not get enough credit for that song.
All three drops have actually been used.
Yeah,
because all 3 of them are actually decent in their own right.
You know how annoying it was? Turned Down for What? And then the da 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 da. That's the first one only. The second and third time they do something different, and that's just so refreshing to hear because at least he recognizes. He says, "Hey, I have a banger here, but let's not overstay our welcome." This was just so desperate feeling. Anyway, I'm gonna stop before I go have an aneurysm. Anyway, let's just score this because what are you scoring this masterpiece of monstrosities?
4 again.
A 4? All right, I'll go a little higher. I'll say 5. It's not too much better. I'll say there is something here, but I don't know why we're mishmashing. But anyway,
no, it's the noise at the end.
It's the noise. Okay, fair enough. Totally
the end is just noise.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Kaeglin, you gave us you gave us a list, Kaeglin. This was a list.
This was a ride.
This was great, Kaeglin. Thank you for this. So let's wrap this up.
There was a video today.
What do you think? What do you think?
Kaeglin,
does Sunmi get better?
I'm sorry, but like, I went into this thinking that I would be like, wow, I really like Sunmi now. You Can't Sit With Us was just like funny and it was a joke. And I come out of this saying, God damn it, Sunmi, you sound too good to make some of this music.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, she is such a good performer, and some of this music is so bad. And we're talking about 2 songs here, guys, right? Like, let's be candid.
Yeah.
But I think we even gave a gracious 7.5 to last song for being candid. To the 4th song, it wasn't really a 7.5. It didn't know. No one knows what it really is.
Yeah.
So, but there are 2 songs here that are quite good that were held back by poor drums. There are 2 songs here that are quite bad that are amplified by poor drums. And there's 1 song here that has no idea what it is. So, unfortunately, when you're a solo artist, the buck tends to stop with you to an extent, right? Like, even if you're, Drake and you have people writing for you, then you still get to pick what you're using. Right? Sunmi, either you're writing this or you're selecting this. And neither are good. So, I don't know what I feel. I think you're an amazing performer. I would like to hear more videos. If there's a part 3, I hope we're getting quality closer to 1 and 2, but still with better producers involved. And less of everything else, and less of this just basic drum, like 1-3 drum beat. I'm done with it. But what do you got, Adam?
Yeah, I echo that. I just want to say, once again, this happens a lot on the channel. There's just great vocals, great performances, and it's just the music is not there. And this is 100% the case. It's really unfortunate because we say drums. And like it sounds really reductive, like, oh, the drums are just bad and you rate the song that badly. But the fact is that they chose the drums were kind of important. This first song was absolutely, it was taking up most of the soundscape. And then you hear, like, this was just an afterthought almost, the drums, right? And then these songs are just mostly afterthoughts. Well, this one was a different afterthought. This one was a paycheck. All right, let's just be realistic with theirs. Go or stop.
No, look. Yeah. Kaeglin did Sunmi dirty here because nobody's making a high-quality song for a League of Legends team.
Yes.
Right? Like, nobody is going to... listen to the song because you think Sunmi is going to recognize you exist and love you back, or because you are a fan of this League of Legends team, whoever they are. Otherwise, there's no reason to ever look at this song and listen to the song. Ever.
Right. So I'll cut her some slack there if it's a paycheck. But anyway, let's get back on track. This one, like, these 2 are like, I'm guessing, like, no, this one is she's trying something and stuff. And like, the producers are just, they dropped the ball way too many times. And then this last one was whatever concoction that they were thinking of, whatever weed they were smoking, like whatever they were doing. Like, it's just, well, we got it. And then this is, I don't understand where this belongs. But hey, I just want to say to you, Sunmi, really, your producers, like, you might not think it's that big of a deal, but hey, it's a huge deal. You are a solo artist. You have to choose who you work with. Like, that's why some people only work with a producer for their whole lives because they understand each other, right? Here, maybe you just haven't found it because the music is just, that's what's pulling you back so much. Like, you are amazing performance. I would love to have you in a group, if like, but you're better than that now. So, but I'm just saying, like, you have a great performance, and God damn it. Yeah,
I mean, this last one just, it had no reason to be.
Yeah.
And I really bought into the attitude in the verses, right? And Adam might be onto something here. It sounds like this drop just needed a home, and this home ended up being this song. I don't know. But it still doesn't excuse the end, even if you're the guy who made the drop or girl who made the drop. Like, why is the end happening?
Yeah.
Why are you just making noise? I don't know. It was like some Limp Bizkit ass shit at the
Guys,
end.
it's not even like a live drummer was doing this. It was just literally a production, just adding more to the beat or adding. Like, it's not like the guy's going off on a crazy solo like Danny Carey, right? It's not. We're not getting that. It's just oh my god. Anyway,
yeah, it's
Sunmi,
just bad.
Sunmi, please.
It's just bad.
Anyway, Sunmi, Kaeglin, thank you for this. This is a different shade of Sunmi. Your list was definitely interesting. I will say that.
It was a ride. I don't know. I'm now not sure if Kaeglin is a Sunmi fan or not after this video because, like, that third song was such a trap.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, we want to hear what you think. We're just two idiots on the internet with microphones that Amazon mailed to us. But we want to hear what you think, guys. So tell us, please, if you're a Sunmi fan and you're like, you know what, guys, Song 3 and 5 are actually amazing. You're full of shit. I probably will never agree with you, but I want to know why.
Yes, we do want to hear it. Yes.
And if you're a hater and you're just with us every time, guys, we appreciate you so much. And thank you again. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, everybody.